2026 is set to be a defining year for UK landlords. The Renters' Rights Act came into force on the 1st of May 2026. Making tax digital is now a reality for those earning over £50,000. Tax pressures, rising costs, and tighter regulation are making headlines every week. But here's the thing. Rents are up, yields are holding firm, and demand for rental properties is still strong. This isn't a market to run from. It's a market to understand. We're Bridge Funder London. In this video, we're going to give you a straight-talking guide to the landlord market in 2026, the challenges, the opportunities, and how to get the finance you need to thrive. Let's start with the challenges, because if you don't understand them, you can't plan for them. First, the Renters' Rights Act 2025. This is the biggest regulatory shakeup the private rented sector has seen in decades. Section 21 no-fault evictions are now abolished. Fixed-term tenancies are banned. All tenancies are now periodic or rolling. And landlords can only request 1 month's rent in advance. Failure to comply? Fines can be significant, up to 2 years' rent in some cases. Second, tax pressures. Making tax digital kicked in from the 6th of April 2026 for landlords with qualifying income over £50,000. That means digital records, quarterly updates to HMRC, and approved software. And the thresholds are dropping minus £30,000 from April 2027, £20,000 from April 2028. Third, landlord exits. Over 108,000 properties left the sector in 2025, the highest level recorded in 7 years. In 2025, 51% of homes listed for sale by landlords failed to sell. The picture is clear. Landlords are under pressure. But those who stay and adapt, they're the ones who will benefit. Now for the good news. Rents are rising. Average advertised rents outside London hit a new record of £1,397 per calendar month in second quarter of 2026. Annual growth accelerated to 2.3%. Yields are holding firm. Some northern cities are achieving more than 8% yield. And rental supply is still nearly 25% below pre-pandemic levels, which keeps upward pressure on rents. Mortgage rates are falling. The average interest rate across all new buy-to-let loans was 4.71% in the first quarter of 2026, down 29 basis points from the previous year. Some lenders are now offering 2-year fixed rates from 2.85% at 75% LTV. Others have cut rates by up to 0.25% across their buy-to-let ranges. Professional landlords are staying. Handelsbanken's 2026 report shows that professional landlords are not retreating. Many are seeing opportunities to put capital to work, where valuations, rental demand, and financing conditions support growth. And demand is strong. Tenant demand picked up in 2026, with the strongest reading since May 2025. The landlords who adapt, who professionalize, who get the right advice and the right finance, they're the ones who will thrive. So, where does a broker fit into all of this? The 2026 market is complex. The Renters' Rights Act. Making tax digital. Falling rates. Rising rents. It's a lot to keep track of. A good broker does 3 things for you. First, we save you time. We do the heavy lifting, researching lenders, comparing rates, handling the paperwork. You focus on your properties and your tenants. Second, we get you better rates. We monitor the market daily. When a lender cuts rates, like Foundation did by 0.25%, or Fleet Mortgages with their criteria enhancements, we know about it, and we can secure those rates for you. Third, we navigate the complexity. The Renters' Rights Act has changed the rules. Making tax digital has changed how you report. Lenders are changing their criteria. Some have removed minimum income requirements. Others have increased maximum LTVs. If you're applying direct, you're on your own. If you're working with a broker, you've got an expert in your corner. If you're thinking about buying, refinancing, or expanding your portfolio, here's what lenders need to see. Rental income. Stress tested to cover 125 to 145% of the mortgage payment, property value and loan amount, your verifiable income and ID, your experience as a landlord, whether the property is freehold or leasehold, the type of tenants, professional, student, vulnerable, etc. And if you're applying through a limited company, the criteria may differ, but that's where a broker's expertise really pays off. The landlord market in 2026 is complex, but it's full of opportunity for those who adapt. Whether you're a portfolio landlord looking to refinance, a first-time investor, or an experienced developer expanding into rentals, we're here to help. Visit bridgefunderlondon.co.uk, fill in the 60-second form, and we'll get back to you with an honest answer. If we can help, we will. If we can't, we'll tell you straight. Thanks for watching. If you found this useful, hit subscribe. We'll be putting out more videos on what's actually happening in the market and how to stay ahead of the curve.